All right, hello everybody, and welcome to attempt number 7 of Rimworld on the hardest vanilla difficulty settings. Now, in the last stream, unfortunately, we lost Morris, our blessed sweet summer child. We rescued this kid and we tried to raise this kid, but then I ended up dying to a stupid mistake. So Morris is in the void now. Like, she's probably part of some Islamic rape gang in England, right? So now we have to start over, and we're gonna try to do better this time. We're gonna try to make sure that we have a long playthrough, that I survive the arduous difficulties ahead, and that I don't get some poor kid killed. All right, so let's get started. Hell yeah. New colony, Naked Brutality. Losing is fun, commitment mode with Random Randy. We'll do a 100% sized world, and we'll do a crowded population. Yeah. That puts more settlements on the map, allowing more ease of trade and caravans, right? Gives you better base opportunities. Percent sized.
Got to lower the volume on that tablet.
I know, yeah. Oh, Shibi was first, yeah. I love how Farp is like first. Fuck. Hey you, you're finally awake. Walked right into that Imperial ambush, same as us and that thief over there. Yeah, digital evidence. All right, I'll be right back. I gotta blow my nose.
That mouse has just been camping out in the radiator. He left. Theo just fucking left it. He dropped it off and left. He's like, well, that's not my problem anymore. Asshole. Now we have a mouse in the damn kitchen. Better clean up his mess.
All right, let's hop in and let's get started. What about down here? Temperate forest, 40-day growing season, that's not bad. We could base up around here. Slate, granite, and limestone with a 40-day grow period, 1.2 diseases per year. Huh. Oh my god. Oh, fucking nose.
Oh no, your nose. At the end of blood is my idea.
Dudes having periods.
Ah. Fire couple popping out babies and they're gonna have slaves. Fire babies. I'm gonna
God, I actually hate my nose. We're not talking right now. Like, we're having a strained relationship. Fuck, it keeps itching. And it keeps having like the faucet drip effect, you know? I hate it, buddy.
You got that Rizzler drip.
Rizzler drip. That's right, Susie. We have Rizzler drip.
I don't know what it means.
Okay, maybe I should just pick a place with a year-round growing period. Year-round limestone, slate, sandstone, and granite right there, right next to town. Hang on. Can't base up there, I'm too close. But a year-round growing period will help a lot, buddy. If I can live long enough to fucking use it, that is. And if my nose can stop fucking bothering me. What about this? It's not a year-round growing period. Alright, we're just gonna base up right here, I think. Yeah. Alright, load our ideology. Okay, we're good. Other than my fucking nose. Oh. Capones, god damn. They are descended from Al. Alright, we need ruins that we can base up in. Something. What's this? That's steel. I could dismantle all of that instead of living in it. Kind of slim pickings for available ruins, but we do have a concrete floor over here that we could use as the foundation for a place to live. That's nice. Maybe we could open this up a little bit, and then all of our raids would come from the same direction. I think I'll do that. Have a fucking cave dwarf series. For a while. Alright, let's get over there then. And on the way, we're gonna gather as many berries and medicine as we can. Let's make a stockpile zone right up here in the back of the cave. Okay. Oh shit, there's a fucking timber wolf right there. It's fed. But that's only gonna last so long before he decides that we're dinner. That means I need, like, a shelter and a trap hallway right away. Okay. We're gonna build a roof over all of this. Now I need a fuck ton of wood and more berries. Are there any clusters nearby? Yeah, we can get all of that. Boom. All right, get busy, Dante, hurry up. All right, now I need to prepare a whole bunch of meals. But I'm gonna wanna have a sealed off cooking area, which is very, very clean. Fucking nose. Hell yeah, let's do this. Damn straight, Chibi. Shibiscus. All right. Now, I think I'll put the cooking spot right in there. We have a door, a wall, and subsequently campfire right there. Let's cut down another tree. Let's cut down a bunch. However, I need to cook first, so we'll get exactly however much wood we need for the door, the campfire. Yeah. Okay. Construct. Now, that room is clean. We can cook there safely. Let's add a bill. We'll make 7 meals, and we'll drop them on the floor, so it's nice and quick. And we'll disable automatic refuel. When we have those 7 meals, you know, we'll be a little better off, but I need to shelter myself. There is every possibility that that wolf might attack one of these other animals for food, but he could also attack me if he's feeling generous. So we have a warg and 2 timber wolves to worry about, actually. That's pretty crazy. That's a lot of threats that could fuck me up at a moment's notice. That one is very far away on the other end of the map. This one is the closest, I think. And where is the warg? Okay. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Okay. I got food poisoning from a dirty cooking area, even though it's... Wow. Alright, good start. Good start. Not gonna lie. Good start. I'm gonna have to sleep on the floor, unfortunately. Let's take all this stuff to base. And I need to just erect... erect. I need to put a tiny fucking walled off space right here. Just something to protect me, right? While I sleep on the fucking ground. Furniture, sleeping spot, right there. Okay, at least now I won't be attacked in my sleep by something. I can't believe we got fucking food poisoning on our first goddamn meal. That is brutal, dude. I guess we'll just cut trees all day. All right. Nice, I vomited while I was trying to eat. What the fuck? I got food poisoning again. How? Well, at least food poisoning doesn't stack, but it must be the floor in there. I'd imagine that floor is just a dirty tile. What is that floor? It's rough sandstone, so I didn't think it'd be that dirty. Let's just put a wood floor in there then. All right. hopefully that kind of deals with it. Now we'll get some rec time. And now let's just start. Man, I'm so slow. If that wolf does decide I'm his dinner, then... Fortunately, he seems far away. Like he's wandered off. Oh, no, he's right up there. I gotta watch it like a hawk. Alright, let's just take all this stuff back there. Holy shit. I don't like that, man. The wolf is 34% food. And I am 100% mealtime, so... Let's try to eat. And forbid access to the door so that Dante sleeps after. If I get food poisoning again, I'll be cheesed. Again. Dude, what the fuck? I'm getting like back-to-back food poisoning. And the thing is, I cooked all my meals one at a time, so they all had a separate chance. That's crazy. It must be that cooking on rough stone floor is just extremely dirty. Like, I'm getting screwed here, man. I'm pretty much stuck in major food poisoning. I have to hope that the wolf eats something. Yeah, he did. Okay, good. He ate. And I'm just gonna keep on fucking cutting down trees. Let's just pick up a fucking meal. All right, we'll see you in a little bit, oh snap. Take care, buddy. Well, we didn't get food poisoning from that meal, at least. Yeah, let's keep on cutting these trees down. Okay. That wolf is right here, but he's well fed, so he's not going to attack us. The warg and the other wolf are quite far away. That's the warg down there. Yeah, we might be all right for a while. Let's just keep cutting these fucking trees down. We need the wood anyway. And despite our food poisoning, we're still able to cut down the trees relatively well, getting a lot of wood for each one. We're now recovering from our bouts with food poisoning. We had a rough few days to start. That was brutal. It's not always that bad. All right. Now, let's assign food policies here. We're going to edit. Clear all. And only allow meals instead of ingredients. Hey, that wolf is right there. He's chilling. Yeah, it must have been the rough stone floor. Like, maybe cooking on that rough stone floor was a really bad idea, right? Anyway, we have a lot of wood. A lot of it. Buddy, that was rough. That was rough greens. This is it, guys. This is our humble little home right here. Right now, anyway. We're gonna toggle the roof view and I'm gonna start mining it out. We need to have more space in here, right? You know what? Hang on. Spike trap hallway first. Yeah. I gotta make sure I'm covered from attacks. So... do I want to have one entrance or two? It doesn't matter too much. Let's just get that spike hall built. All right, fences. We need fences. We need feces. I don't necessarily know that that trap ever ended up getting sprung, so I don't know if it works when it's over here, but we'll assume it does. Okay, now we need the fences over here, staggered with the traps. Okay. Hopefully just the simple act of putting a wooden floor on both of these tiles will stop me from getting that massive rampage of food poisoning that we got before. Hopefully. I remember one time I spawned in the jungle and I actually got a day 1 flu. And I died to that flu. Like, sometimes Rimworld has no chill. I no longer have enough wood, but we're almost completely safe, like almost. That Timberwolf is looking pretty hungry. Hang on. We're gonna cut our wood over here, a little bit further away so that I might be able to escape him if I need to. The problem with wolves is they're very nimble, agile animals. They can sometimes walk over traps without triggering them. It makes them particularly dangerous. Okay. Now we have to work on fireproofing this entire area. So we need a roof expanding 2 blocks out from the trap hallway, as well as our own wooden wall right here. And then we have to cut all the plants in addition to that. Yeah, just like that. And when we're done with that, it'll be fireproof. And then we're also gonna put a roof here on top of the trap hallway. I don't even have a bed yet. We've just been sleeping on the floor this whole time. That wolf is looking pretty fucking... Oh my god. Shit. See, that's why I don't like speeding up time. Oh my god, go, go, go. Holy fuck. Oh my god, I got so lucky, dude. Yeah, go hunt something else. Fucking insanity. Alright. Yeah, Dante's not allowed to leave this room for a second. Okay, it hunted something else. I got so lucky there, dude. Speeding up time is so fucking dangerous sometimes. Like... Alright. Pick up wood. We'll pick up 4 pieces. And then I have to disallow access to that wood pile. And then we need to get a few more berries. There, nice cluster up there. Let's grab all that. Manual priorities, we're gonna set plant cutting to 2. Oh, fuck. Okay, that's why. I am plant cutting, but I'm cutting the wrong plants. All right, let's just manually assign right here. All right, we can cook now. We should be much safer now regarding food poisoning. I was almost fucking food, Dan. I was almost food. I almost got eaten. Straight up, I did. All right, we made a whole bunch of meals. Now we just keep on working on this shit. The wolf is fed. He ate a squirrel. He's happy. So now let's fireproof our trap hallway here. Make sure that a forest fire can't spread and eliminate our defenses on a whim. All right, done. We now have a fireproof trap hallway, and we can start modifying this mountain, digging it out to make a nice base. At least for now, until the time comes that we're ready to, like, move somewhere else. I need a real fucking bed. Let's put a wall torch in here. And then... let's make a bed. Oh, we made a poor wooden bed. Terrific. Okay. I guess it's better than sleeping on the floor. Is there a setting where, hang on. Interface. Controls. Gameplay. Like, I don't want time to be sped up when I'm under attack, you know? But I don't think I can actually change anything like that. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Okay, now I need to get some quality medicine before it becomes too late to do so. So we need to make a couple of wooden chest tables and then I need to sell them. Let's get crafting. It's 70 wood each. All right, normal chest table. And a good one. All right, let's uninstall these. And we can sell them anytime. Let's get some recreation first, though. We'll install a horseshoes pin right here. I might want to wait until tomorrow before I depart on that expedition. It should be brief, not too long, but nonetheless. I want to be able to leave and get back in the same day without having to sleep out there overnight. We got a large cluster of berry bushes up there. Let's harvest them. Alright. We're gonna have to start digging this place out now that we're relatively protected. So let's start mining a little bit. It's pretty quick work, honestly. It doesn't take too long to smash these walls open. First thing in the morning, we're gonna do that caravan and we're gonna go sell these chest tables, try to get some money. And better medicine. We need strong medicine just in case. All right, send Dante, take the chest tables. We packed meals and herbal meds. Let's go. God, I hate all the dangerous wild animals on this map. We had it so... We were so lucky last time not having the dangerous animals. Now we have so much to worry about. Look at that, I have to walk past a warg just to leave the map. God damn. Okay. All right, sell the chest tables, done. I have 86 bucks. It's not much, but it does allow me to get 3 medicine, which isn't bad. That's life-saving. Let's get out of here, and let's hope we don't get eaten on the way back home. All right, there goes our last meal, but we can make more. Oh, we still have one more. What's the spoil timer on it? A whole day. Yeah, we're good. Where's the predators? Timberwolf down there, but that's it. Transport pod crash. Exodus Dominion, eh? Well, if I rescue that person, we'll gain a little bit of reputation with the Empire, but I usually betray the Empire so that I can get Silink Neuroformers for free. Usually. Alright, well, for what it's worth, maybe I'll rescue that person. Where are you? Down there. Food poisoning. Terrific. All right. Yeah, we're just gonna send that person on their way and hope that they make it. A mad boom rat. Oh shit. That boom rat might actually kill that guy. Hang on. Yep. Well, knocked him over. We gotta extinguish those fires, like, right now. Hurry up. Go on. Okay. Oh, we'll rescue that person again then. Fuck, this sucks. I don't know what's up. I feel like I'm getting royally screwed with food poisoning. We've gotten it 3 times in like our first 3 days. It's unbelievable, buddy. I don't know. All right. Disease infection. Oh, at least that's not me. But man, that person's starting to piss me off. You know what? We're just gonna strip and kill that person. I'm done. I'm done caring about this. We're gonna betray the Empire anyway. So let's just get some free clothing and wear this shit. And you are dinner. Peace out. All right. Let's pick up some wood. I'm just gonna eat some berries actually, because honestly, if I cook meals right now with my manipulation as low as it is, all of those meals are gonna have a higher food poisoning chance, so. Okay. Well, the wolf ate. I can go grab that ibex doe's carcass. We're recovering from our food poisoning, and now it's gone. Good. We're gonna build the butcher table, and then we have to cook. I just hope we stop getting the fucking food poisoning. It's so unlucky, dude. Anyway, yeah, let's butcher these carcasses. Why does that... Hang on. Why does this count as a kitchen? Probably the butcher table is a kitchen work site. Yeah, that's probably why. Okay. Drop all the meat. Pick up 4 wood. Chunks of a spacecraft have impacted nearby. Alright, that should be more than enough meals. Let's go to sleep. If I get food poisoning again, I'm probably gonna stop playing for the day, and I will never base up in a cave ever again. Because I can't believe how many times we got food poisoning. I'd rather be based up in here. If that's the case. Ah, we have struck uranium ore. Is that so? Where the fuck is it? I don't see uranium ore. Alright. Oh, that's the uranium. Okay. However, I'm not going to be digging that uranium because unfortunately there's overhead mountain above it. So if I do mine that uranium, then I create a situation where we might get invaded by those giant bugs, right? I don't want that. Bugs are dangerous as fuck. All right, we got to get all these chunks out of here. So we're gonna put a stockpile zone right out here. We're gonna designate it to chunks only. We gotta get these the fuck out. Let's build this roof area now while that wolf is sleeping. I don't want to have to come back out here again. I don't want to get eaten by a fucking wolf. God, this has been pure fucking chaos. Food poisoning 3 times. And I'm still managing. Okay. Let's get all these bushes and meds that we marked earlier. Where's the nearest predator? No, nothing around here that we have to worry about, it seems. A warg was self-tamed, eh? That's fucking interesting. Well, I have no animal skills, so maybe we'll sell the warg. All right. Yeah, we're gonna sell it. So, let's prepare a caravan. It's gonna be Dante and the warg. And we will sell all of our leather. And whatever meat we currently have. This human meat right here. We won't get much for it, but at least something. Okay. Yeah, let's get over there. Rare thrumbos have entered the map. All right. Well, we can sell the warg for 237 bucks. That's not bad. And we made $400 total selling all the leather and stuff. Okay. I'll buy 7 more medicines so that we have an even 10. Hmm, 135 beauty with that marble sculpture right there. I can't afford it though. Not unless I buy less medicine. Yeah, we're all right. Let's just buy the medicine and then go back home. And we made it back before nightfall. Kind of. Fucking hell. So many predators here. Okay. It looks like we can keep on digging in here if we keep going to the north like this. Yeah, let's keep opening the space up. Let's eat a lunch. Prevent a mood break. Refuse visitors until I have guest beds. That's the best call right now. Ooh, we're getting a raid. Pest lineup. It's one guy named Miguel. And he's got some weed. He honestly has pretty good stats. Quick sleeper, but he's a delicate wimp also. So the first time that guy walks into a trap, he's basically dead. That's alright. We did manage to open up this cave quite a bit, and we can continue. We'll try to give ourselves as much open space as possible here. Alright, he's coming. Step into my spike trap office. There he goes. Done. A war merchant from the Gorar Coalition. All right. We don't need to butcher his carcass yet. Now, we officially have drugs. I need to make sure that my character does not do drugs. Otherwise, he'll literally smoke that weed on me and become useless for an entire day. Yeah, we can't have that. It reduces manipulation. Makes you like a less good worker. What's up, Zeus? You doing good?
Oh, I finally...
Yeah. Wonderful. We're gonna sell that smoke leaf joint to these guys right here. And I could buy a recurve bow just so I have a weapon. I guess let's do it, yeah. Do I attack the Thrumbo knowing that technically these guys no, because if a bunch of these guys die, I get blamed for it. So let's not do that. Orders. Let's toggle the roof visibility. Let's eat. Transport pod crash. Huh. We're gonna pick up the clothing and take it with us, and then we'll haul this dead body back. All right. We definitely don't need the tainted clothing. Now, let's see here. Will you buy anything that I just got? The clothing. It's not worth much, but it's a little bit. Boom. Okay. So far, so good. We've opened up a lot of the space, and we can open it even more. It's going to be a very spacious base, and the best part about it is that raiders won't be able to break open any of this part of mountain. Yo, they left us with 11 plasteel? What the fuck? Okay. Let's bring those items inside. Anyway, we need more food now, which means I need a new place to cook. Let's put a little wood floor right here. And build a wooden wall and a wooden door here. And then campfire right there. I need more wood. Yo, fucking warg. Oh my god. These 2 trees should do it. Then we can cook the next generation of meals. All right. Add bill, cook meal, do forever, allow all ingredients. Papa John's. Oh yeah. Details, drop on floor. That way we don't have to walk the meals back to the stockpile every time. Some goals for now, original. Well, buddy, we're trying to hollow out this mountain a little bit so that I can build inside of it. But we're also trying to avoid cracking open any blocks that have overhead mountain rooftops above. That's a considerable risk, because then you can get invaded by, like, dangerous bugs. So we're opening up all the safe space in this mountain that we can. And then we're going to try to recruit new people into our colony. Yeah, that's the game plan so far. How are you doing, by the way? All right, there we go. We got new meals. Plenty of new meals. Let's repair the trap hallway. And keep on digging. I am a dwarf and I must diggy diggy hole. All right, now orders, mine. Minor break risk. Well, it's filthy in here. I'm not surprised. Let's clean up the chunks that we've produced so far. And let's also clean some of this dirt out of here. It might help. It is. It's helping. Yeah. All right. Let's get some sleep. And then we're gonna get these chunks out of here in the morning. There are dangerous beasts that can spawn in mountains, yeah. Oh, we got a raid. Yeah, they're like giant insects. And the way that they work is if you dig into a mountain and you excavate, see how there's light green and dark green roof? If I was to mine these blocks in the dark green section, and that's overhead mountain. Yeah, overhead mountain. If you have exposed tiles with overhead mountain above, then that causes raids from insects. Okay, we have another one of these guys. We'll take him out. What does he have on him? He's got some silver and some clothing, but he's probably gonna die the moment he touches the trap. All right, here he comes. Step into my trap hallway office. Done. Hell yeah. He got over quite a few traps. That was actually worrisome. Okay. Beat his ass to death. Beat him to death. All right, done. Now we have a new corpse to harvest. We'll leave him for a few days without butchering him, just in case. All right, drop all this shit. We need to drop the tainted clothing out here. And then we're going to expand this zone because that's where we're depositing all of these sandstone chunks. It is pretty interesting, Judith. You have to manage a colony of people, and you have to protect them against various threats like wild animals, disease, hostile raiders, that sort of thing. Oh, we got a heat wave. Hang on, let's disallow the collection of rotten shit and tainted apparel here. Yeah. That heat wave could be an issue. We'll see. I could always put a cooler, like have a little cooling room where I cool off once in a while. All right, I think that will do it. Maybe. We could harvest that. I think that'll do. Yeah. At the very least, we just created like a tiny little bedroom there or something. Now, we need recreation. We really need recreation. Let's change our schedule so he gets recreation every morning and every night. Yeah, you can grow crops and stuff. You can hunt animals, grow crops, harvest the organs of children, cut off their legs so they can't run away, cut out their tongues so they can't speak. Yeah, it's a pretty crazy game. There's like no morals in it at all. This is just an advanced tower defense game. It's probably the most advanced tower defense game that there's ever been. All right, we got to clean up a little bit. Let's expand the home zone. At least we stopped getting food poisoning. Shit, we got food poisoning 4 times before the series even got off the ground. It was ridiculous. Now, let's see here. Yeah, I don't think we're digging that way anymore. But, same thing. Like, we might have created an opportunity to have another bedroom down here. Okay. That guy spoils in a day and a half. We have to harvest him before then. Now, let's grab these and haul them outside. And let's keep on digging. We need to completely open this space up. As much room as possible. Morals are subjective to a certain extent, but I think that if a culture taught that it was okay to rape children, the culture would know that it was evil, but they would just do it, right? Morality is only subjective because there's like a certain... It's not that our morals are shaped by our culture, it's that our culture was shaped by our morals, more or less, right? That's why there's a moral consensus. If it was entirely subjective, I don't know. It doesn't, I don't know. I don't agree with the statement that it's entirely subjective. All right, let's keep mining. Affected by heat stroke initial. Yeah, it's hot as fuck. All right, we're gonna have to make one of those cooling boxes, a passive cooler. I'll need a little room that I can enter with the cooler. So you know what? Let's build a door right here with a wooden wall right there. And I need to quickly cut down some trees so that I have the wood to do this. So let's get these 4 trees right here. Cut them down. If I get heat stroke bad enough, that'll fucking kill me, so getting on top of this now is definitely a good idea. It might cool down in here. It might. But do I really want to take that chance? Let's see. No, that's still getting worse. Yeah, it's not cooling down. All right, let's build this now. And then maybe I will move my bed in there with a cooler box. Yeah, temperature, passive cooler, right there. Build it. And then we'll reinstall our bed in there. There we go. We're good. We are good. We'll cool down in here. Yeah. I think that, like, morality is a subjective thing where you can indoctrinate or otherwise manipulate people into accepting an immoral thing and disguise it as a moral thing. Like, the vaccine mandates are a perfect example of this, right? You can trick people into believing that betraying a human sovereignty in the name of public health is the right thing to do. But it's like, it's deception, right? And I would consider that to be like Satan selling a perverse version of morality to somebody, right? It's immoral on its face, but you can convince somebody dumb enough that it is moral to do. Even the concept of child brides, right? Like, a child bride, we all collectively look down on it because, like, children are young, they're innocent, they shouldn't be burdened by such responsibility. But somebody else could be like, well, they're fertile at 13, and we have a fertility crisis, so it's immoral to not fuck kids.
Oh God, Tom.
Well, no, but that's what someone would say. It is immoral to have a child bride, but they could manipulate the unthinking or the stupid into believing it is moral to have a child bride. And that's the subjective component, is that you can trick somebody into believing immorality is moral.
But also, I agree with you. Well, depending on where you start, depending on where you were born. If it's something that is happening around you.
Yeah. Maybe. The one thing, because I feel like even there's probably a lot of Muslims who disagree with the child bride thing. In the same way, no, you can. In the same way that you can be a North American and believe that abortion is murder. Right? Like, we allow it, but there's a large portion of the community that is against it. Even though culturally we've tried to make justifications for it, morally we know it's wrong. Right? It's like one of those things. So I think that it's not that morality is subjective. Morality's objective, but people have subjective objections to established morality.
the point.
Okay, now, the heat wave is over, actually, it looks like. So we don't even need that cooler box anymore. We'll leave it there regardless. Let's keep on mining. We gotta keep opening this space up as much as we can. Quest available, paid conflict. Goodwill with the Empire? Fuck no. Yeah, we're gonna be betraying the Empire soon anyway, when we accept the Silink Neuroformers quest. Oh shit, a roof has collapsed because it was too far away from any support. Okay, that just means we have to build a column over there. There. Now, let's keep on digging. Right here. It's amazing the parallels between Nazism and Islam. That you just have to, like, if you see something you don't like, you have to exterminate and eradicate it from public life. You know? Slay the non-believers in their homes, as they say. Alright, let's excavate this wall a little bit further. We have 6 meals left, but they also spoil in 21 hours. This has been a lot of work, but man, this is going to be a nice base. Living in a mountain is very secure, and now we've actually hit compacted steel, so we can start mining the steel out. That's nice. Alright, isn't that the ultimate irony, though? Society calls you Islamophobic if you don't tolerate Islam, yet Islam has no expectation of tolerating you and what you believe. It's crazy, right?
That's why calling someone anything phobic is stupid.
Yeah.
Because a phobia is an irrational fear, but fearing Islam is perfectly rational if you're not a Muslim.
Indeed.
It's double if you're a woman.
Yeah. All right, let's get some sleep. We're doing really great so far. And with all the space we have in here, dude, we could do anything we wish. What's this? Dromedary meat. I could go collect that. It's not a priority. We have food, but... let's harvest this cooler. We don't really need it anymore. And let's go grab that dromedary meat once we've confirmed that it's safe to do so. And we're gonna do that by looking at this list. So, yeah, no, it is not safe to do so. With that timber wolf right there, right? Not safe at all. So, the thing is, he's 20, his food meter's at 20, which means he's probably gonna come take a bite out of my ass at his, like, you know, any second. In fact, we're even gonna close our door just to be on the extremely safe side. We've struck compacted machinery and steel. This is lovely, buddy. However, this is gonna take ages to harvest. Unless I put something down to give us light. All right, we're gonna put a wall right there. And then I'm gonna build a wall torch there. There we go. Now we can dig much faster. Light directly affects work speed, so. We have no more meals, we have to cook. Okay, let's cut down a few trees. I need a little bit more wood for this. Hopefully we don't get attacked by like a hungry wolf. That warg is not hungry. That wolf has eaten. Okay, there we go. Now, add a bill, cook a meal, do forever, allow using human meat, drop it on the floor, and spoils in 14 hours. Yeah, we got time. Let's pick up the human meat, and then we'll pick up 20 berries. No, 30. Yeah, we'll make 8 meals. All right. Oh. All right, we're good. Yeah, we don't need to leave the base. Let's open this door, though. prop it open. I don't want to go all the way down there to get that meat. That is not worth it. So we're gonna forbid access to it. And then eat a meal. Okay. Honestly, things are pretty stable. Given the amount of work that I'm trying to do with just one colonist, this is nice. We are chipping away wonderfully right now. All right, let's see here. Toggle roof visibility. We have to harvest. Looks like we actually can get some of the uranium. We don't have to forego all of it. Let's harvest this right here. Get some compact machinery. I am worried about the amount of colony wealth that we might accrue doing this, but we'll deal with it. We have a spike hallway. We just have to hope it's enough for whatever might come. We could extend the spike hallway, certainly. I'm glad we managed to get at least some of that uranium. Because later on, that's a uranium mace, a very powerful weapon. Building that torch there was definitely the right call. The boost in mining speed is making a huge difference. A flash storm. Okay, that is forest fire potential right there, but we don't have to worry about that. We already took preventative measures to make sure fire can't spread to my base. Now, let's start a new mining order here. We'll harvest all that. Shit, I'm no longer in range of the light. Makes a huge fucking difference in the speed. Oh. Get inside. That was fucked. Yo, that warg almost got me, dude. Okay, let's try to close that door. Yeah, fuck that, dude. Alright, we're gonna forbid Dante from leaving the house. I'm safe, at least. It paused the game for me when the warg started hunting me. Really great feature. Saved my life, probably. Well, definitely. Yeah, let's get some sleep, and then we'll resume work in the morning. This is all compacted steel. I can't fucking believe it. I'm almost worried that we're gonna hoard too much compacted steel in the process of opening all this up, you know? We'll see. Colony wealth is an ongoing risk. You accumulate too much of it, you put yourself in danger. Yeah, we gotta clean up in here now. It's so dirty in here that it's starting to adversely affect my colonists' mood. Yeah, let's clean up. Expand that zone right there. Yeah, let's do some quick cleaning. The cleaner it gets in here, the better our mood will become. Wanderer wants to join the colony. His name is Alex. He is willing to contribute, but will not leave voluntarily, claiming to have nowhere else to go. Okay. He has go juice dependency, so we're probably just gonna strip him and then exile him. What should your faction be called? The Cthulians. And this settlement is Cthulheim. Yes. A male ballet dancer. Oh, this guy's definitely going. All right, let's drop all this stuff. Okay, you are exiled. Fare thee well on your death march out of here. Okay, we have a duster now, which is nice. Oh, buddy, that wall torch. It's gonna last another 4.5 days, but man, it has helped us out so much with the lighting here. Amazing. All right. I think that's it. We excavated the ever-living fuck out of this place. I'll harvest these 3 last blocks right here, but I think then we're good. We've really opened this place up. We've spent weeks, months, just digging. Fucking doing our dwarf diggy hole thing. 88 berries have rotted away in storage. Oh, buddy. Yeah, we have a 896 steel with 96 uranium. I'm honestly pretty worried about the colony wealth here. Let's see, statistics. Oh, that's not too bad. 13,000? No, we should be able to handle that just fine, especially since I don't have any other recruits at the moment. So, we're gonna get recreation, we're gonna eat. All right, we can turn off the roof toggle. What we need now is the home zone toggle. A mad ibex ram. That doesn't matter. It doesn't affect us. Okay. Home zone here. Yeah, that'll do. Beautiful. At this point, we're going to want to make a combat training dummy. After that ibex ram is no longer a threat, of course. You know what? Maybe I could lure it into the traps and take it out. We'll see. We'll see. We will need new meals soon enough. Okay, there we go. Hell yeah. It's all opened up. This is nice, buddy. It's hard to believe it's only slightly dirty. What the hell is making it dirty? Oh, the butcher table. Holy shit, that's awesome. Okay. We'll move that outside when it's safe. In fact, we can make it safe. Here. Hold the door open. And in he comes. And there he goes. All right. Oh, yes. Now we can actually just start working on this place, full stop. Now, we need to build a roof over this area. Everything that doesn't currently have a roof. There we go. Done. There we go, buddy. It's fully indoors now. We've opened up all of this space. Fucking wonderful. The space is almost completely clean, but there's something causing minus 0.01 dirtiness. Most likely it's just the stockpile here. So if I add some shelves to the area, it might help. Here. Put that there. Yeah, let's revise our stockpile a little bit. We're gonna want to create like a floor plan. We'll probably have bedrooms way out at the edges. Yeah, put a bed right there, another one right here, another one right there, and then mine, of course. And then furniture. Yeah, we need a bunch of these wooden shelves to serve as a storage zone. I don't think I'll need any more storage than that. So let's go cut some trees down. Get a fuck ton of wood after I eat. I'm gonna forbid my colonist from going inside. That way, he'll just spend time cutting trees and he won't stop to do other shit. Three more trees left to harvest, and then it's bedtime. Two more. Okay. Now we can butcher that ibex ram and it's gonna serve as our next source of meals. Meals on wheels. And we have enough wood now to craft all of those storage shelves. Really gonna come in handy. So up here, this is gonna be the food one. Food. We'll put all of our meds right here. And then down here, we're gonna store steel, wood, plasteel, and then uranium. Silver. Hell yeah, buddy. Fucking beautiful. Okay. Right on. Now, we still have 0.01 lack of cleanliness. What the hell is causing that? Let's take a look here. It could be, like, the walls for all I know. I'm not really sure. Either that or there's a hidden dirt tile somewhere in here. Stony soil. Maybe that's it. Could be. I don't know. Yeah, let's try covering up the stony soil and see if that helps. Oh shit, I need food. And yes, now the room is finally clean. That's exactly what it was. It was the stony soil. So we now have like a mountain base that's actually clean, which is fucking beautiful. Fucking beautiful. It's ugly, but we can fix that. All right. Okay. Guys, we did so much fucking work today. This is beautiful. Let's make sure I have some meals, and then I think I'm gonna call it for the day, and we're gonna come back for episode 2 tomorrow with a damn fine base all prepared. So let's pick up some wood. I should only need about 3. And we'll pick up the ibex meat, drop it in here. Okay, let's cook. Hey, I'm doing pretty good, Fabian. My brother from Germany, how are you doing? Thank you, thank you. I know I look like a recovering cancer patient. You don't have to be nice on my account, but I'm happy I don't have the mop top anymore. It's easier to deal with, right? Like when my hair gets wet. Yeah, how are you doing, buddy? Oh man, we are so organized here. This is so good, buddy. Okay. Now, I'm going to build a wooden combat training dummy. Right down here. Clear all. We're gonna store our training equipment right here. Set it to critical. And then we have to actually craft that training equipment. So, training bow and training knife. There we go. Yeah, 9/11, that was a rough time. Rough time for the country. It unified us, though. A lot of people felt really unified after 9/11. It had a interesting byproduct of doing that. Okay. We finally have a base that I'm actually happy with. This is extraordinary. Oh, yeah. I just hope my next raid isn't like a supermassive black hole that swallows up the entire playthrough. But we will train our skills and try to get stronger. That's it, buddy. That's all we got to do is try to get stronger. Okay, this is it. This is where we save. This is where we are all good. Oh god, yeah, car bombs. That's a scary fucking reality, buddy. Anyway, Fabian, I'm sorry to cut this short, but I was about to wrap up the stream when you arrived. It is good to see you, though, and I hope to see you tomorrow for some more. I know we're in very different time zones, but yeah, it was good to see you again, buddy, and I hope that you're doing well. I really do. Anyway, everybody, thank you for chilling today with Rimworld attempt number 7. I hope you're looking forward to seeing more, and I hope that you're getting ideas of, you know, your own adventures here in Rimworld. There's a massive update coming out in about a week and a half. So there's, you know, the rest of the game is on sale right now, I think. So maybe check it out. Maybe you'd like Rimworld for yourself. It's a wonderful colony sim, really fun, highly moddable. Yeah. Anyway, take care, rock on, and peace out, everybody, and I will see you tomorrow for more. All right, later. And take care, Fabian. It was good to see you, buddy.